I watched Generation V Season 2, Episode 7. Things are getting spicy. Let's talk about it. So, Annabeth apparently cares now. Bro, I continue to hate this character. I don't know, just like every time she says something, I'm just like, shut up. Nobody cares. Leave. Die. But yeah, I don't know. I guess she's getting visions that Marie is about to die, and so she's like, oh my gosh, now I care about my sister. Oh, actually, the reason why I've been an asshole is because I felt guilty, so I've been taking it out on you. Oh. I hope she tragically passes away at some point. You know what's funny? Marie is like also being unreasonable this season because she's like refusing to heal Kate. It's like Marie is literally Jesus. She's like performing miracles and healing people. And she refuses to like heal Kate's like skull fracture or whatever she has that's keeping her from using her powers. But at least Marie has like an actually good reason. Because it is true, Kate did betray them. It is Kate's fault that Andre died. But like, look, listen. Kate, at the end of the day, forgave you guys for almost killing her. Okay, listen. She got one on you guys. You got one on her. You're even now. It's okay, Marie. You can heal her. You can forgive her. Forgive and forget. Annabeth at no point has any actual reason to hate her sister. It's not her fault that her parents died. It's not her sister's fault that her parents died. It's her parents' fault that her parents died because they pumped their daughters, it seems like, full of drugs. But it is just funny that I have like intense hatred for Annabeth, but I have sympathy for Marie. Jordan says that she's not in a relationship with Marie anymore, so does seem like Marie going off and trying to find Timothy Godolkin on her own has now officially set a rift between her and Jordan, because Jordan feels she feels like Marie left her or them again, which I guess is understandable. But it's like, come on, Jordan, this is obviously different from when Marie left you guys in the prison, because she left you in like a millionaire's bunker. Or honestly, at this point, I feel like whatever Giancarlo Esposito's character's name is, he's probably a billionaire, right? Maybe even a trillionaire. Like, it's different, Jordan. Okay, so let's just calm down. You don't need to start cutting off relationships at this point. But as of right now, the relationship is rocky, guys. All you Juries fans out there, what's the ship name? Jury? Morden? I don't know. None of them sound good. We also got the reveal that Timothy Godolkin was actually Cypher the entire time, because Timothy Godolkin has the power to mind control people. So he's been mind controlling Cypher, and then through Cypher, he's able to mind control other people. I feel like that's going to be a power that's not going to make any sense, but we'll see how they handle it in the coming episode. But no, it was genuinely a good twist. I didn't see it coming. I don't know if other people saw it coming. But it turns out he's just been like self-harming himself this whole time. Like whenever Cypher was beating up on Timothy Godolkin, it's actually Timothy Godolkin frustrated at the situation and like self-harming himself because he's been in so much pain for so long that I guess it just like doesn't even like register at that point because of how much pain he's in, which is kind of horrifying when you really sit down and think about it. But it also explains why Cypher seemingly couldn't be hurt. It's not that that guy couldn't be hurt. It's that because Timmy Godolkin was mind controlling that guy, Timmy Godolkin wasn't feeling the pain. So it didn't matter to him, which is, again, also kind of horrifying when you think about it. Anyways, we see Marie healing Polarity. So now Polarity is, I guess, good to go. It'll be interesting to see if it's like a momentary thing, right? Like, will his illness come back? I don't know. But he's definitely a cool superhero. He has like telekinesis or whatever. He's also able to block Timmy Godolkin's powers, which is going to be interesting to see how that works in the future. Interestingly, Sam, somehow one of the more mature characters in the show. He was able to be like, all right, Emma, look, I am jealous, let it be known, but I'm going to be honest and upfront about this, and I'm going to let you know that I'm going to work through it. Somehow, Sam, the lunatic schizophrenic, more mature than Annabeth and Marie. That's hilarious. I will say, when they had that big fight with Cypher, pretty dumb that everybody was just like, yes, we will all show up and fight Cypher, even though all of us being here is going to like give him the one weapon the one advantage that he has, which is being able to mind control people. Although I guess there is that one line that Polarity gives where he's like, I bet I could stop him from controlling everybody. But it's like, that wasn't a proven theory. Clearly Polarity on his own is able to keep Cypher at bay. So I feel like they all should have strategized and been like, okay, you guys do not come in here. It's not worth it. We then get the reveal that Wicked Boy is actually playing Timmy Godolkin. That's a cool actor to get into the Boys universe. And so far, he's giving a cool performance. It's very like, he's very like measured and like intellectual and whatnot. I guess similar to how Cypher was being played, because they're the same person basically. He also did a good job of being this like almost like born again person of like, oh my god, I cannot believe that I'm actually healed. It's like when he says that line of like, I cannot believe that I'm no longer feeling like eternal pain. And that's why like our protagonists were able to get away, because of how stunned Timmy Godolkin was of actually being healed. I think he is a racist, because there is that line where he says that it's annoying how smart that black lady is. I don't remember her name, but the black lady from the last season of The Boys that also showed up here, that's like manipulating Homelander, and her whole power is that she's really smart. It's interesting because he has that line where he says that it's annoying how smart she is. I assume it's because she's black. And yeah, like we can't just ignore the fact that that his like base of operations or whatever had a bunch of Nazi paraphernalia. Is that the word? Paraphernalia? I think it is. But that's clearly not his driving motivation. His driving motivation is Nazi-esque, but he's like a Nazi for soups, where he wants like perfect soups. He doesn't want like lame soups. Like that's why he kills the guy in the diaper. So yeah, I like that ideology as an antagonist. It's not just like, it's not one dimensional, which I appreciate. Yeah, Gen V definitely really solid. I like, we're here in the penultimate episode of the season, and I am fully like enjoying the show. Gonna be interesting to see if like the finale of it I feel like it might be a little unsatisfying, just because it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, if you really want to see the conclusion of the story, you got to watch The Boys season 5, because you have to assume that all of this is going to be playing into that season, which might end up being a detriment to season 5, because if we get to The Boys season 5 and you have to have seen Gen V season 2 in order to understand who a lot of these major players are, that might end up being problematic. We'll see. It is possible that these storylines don't end up being that important to The Boys season 5, and we pick back up to Marie and our crew fighting against Timothy Godolkin in a Gen V season 3. That is possible, right? We could just see The Boys like stopping Homelander once and for all, and that being the conclusion to that series. Because like we know that The Boys isn't actually ending after season 5, because we know after The Boys season 5 we're going to get a prequel series following Soldier Boy. So, yeah, we'll see where all this goes. But either way, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, ring the bell as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.